hate each other on earth. The same thing. Muslims hate Christians. Christians hate Jews. If you don't think so, you just turn on the news any night and watch it over in Palestine, killing each other up because they have different religious beliefs. Right. Religion teaches people to hate each other. It gives you a sense of self-righteousness. I'm all right and you're wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying I'm in right knowledge because I investigate to find out what's right. And many fall into and 11. You should be that because then many so betrays over there, right? Offended betrayer. 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. We got all kind of people. The telephone lines are full of psychics. And they're going to tell you about your future and your past. I have a test for psychics. You know what that test is? If you were really my psychic, I wouldn't have to call you. You would know my number. Before you ask them about some stuff they can fabricate, ask them what ring your finger's on. Switch fingers. You say, I'm talking to you because you're spiritually in tune with me. All I want to know is what ring my finger's on.
What ring?
Exactly. How many children do I have? I'm about legitimate and the word psychic breaks down to lying woman. Psychic means to lie and chick. It's frequency of a female. This is what the Bible told us we're going to watch out for in the latter days. They tell you can get 3 times, and they can hold you on the line for 5 minutes. Then from then on, you got to pay. But it costs 3 times as much after 5 minutes as it would on a normal call. You did not get 3 times. So they lied to you right up front. And what they going to tell you? Well, your life is going to get better. Here's one that's real good. There's an elder person in your family who's a little ill. You go, true. Who don't have somebody old in their family? They say, now, that man, if you wait for your eyes to give him that cute, that man is that, I don't have a man. That's right. That man is going to be in your life. I have a man. That man is in your life. You and him are having some hard times right now. Hard times can mean your relationship, the money ain't paid. It's a collection of words. The Lord, you understand, why that's a hard time? Okay, wow, we got a lot of because that's money. I see money in there. There's something wrong with money. Who don't got money for? It's lies. This is the book we tell you to watch out for. People with false prophecies. Now, they can call me a false prophet if you want to, because I don't claim to be a prophet. I'm not a prophet, but everything I tell you is going to come to pass, comes to pass, because I follow the word. I don't let it be my word. I quote something and show you where it's at in the scripture and bring it in the Bible. I go all the scriptures, not just this little book. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But call me a false prophet if you want. I don't care. Because I'm telling you, I told you on New Year's night that this is a year of death. Has it been a year? We haven't got out of 3 months. And death, people are killing children, burning up, buildings blown up, bombs falling out the window. I'm saying, I told y'all last year it's going to be the worst brother you have in 50 years. Is it not true? I'm afraid to tell you this. Sometimes the visions frighten me because you don't just see them, you live them. You got to walk, they take you through them. And it's frightening sometimes. You have to come back and you can't tell people that. People panic. But the good news too is here. I'll tell you about that in one of these. Okay, 12. And because your iniquities shall abound, the love of many shall be waxed cold. Iniquities means evilness. Because evilness is going to be so big, people's hearts are going to be waxed cold. So when you come to them the truth, they're going to say, I didn't hear so much, everything sounds good. Their hearts are covered now. By the time we come on the scene now with truth, nobody don't believe us. And everything we say makes sense. They can check it out, look it up, they still don't believe it. Because the devil has managed to get there before we did and tell our people so many lies, they don't know who to trust no more. And I'm the guy that comes along and says what? Don't trust none of us. Any preacher or teacher that stands up with you, don't trust him, question him. But if he's bona fide, he'll be able to stand the pressure. If he's a phony, he won't be able to. Ask your Reverend, can you read Greek well? No, why not, bro? If you was appointed to read for us, how come you can't read, man? What are you doing out there that I can't do myself? You know, they'll just call you a blasphemer and throw you out the church. Because he's worried about his Cadillac. That's all he's thinking about. That congregation, the power. Well, now, take the truth to the congregation, and they'll still take care of you. But they'll take care of you not because you are deceiving them, they'll take care of you because you're doing right by them. And I told them before, I've never asked them to take care of me. If you put an article out, support the Lamb in retirement, get that stuff out of the paper. I ain't dead yet, what you trying to do? It's like I was dead, support the Lamb in retirement. They put in all the books. So I'm still alive, I'm still kicking. The time is just you in first and I'm laying in the bed going, and waiting for the thing to go, I'm still running around like a crazy man. Let me go ahead.
Glad you are too.
Thank you. 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Those who don't give it up, who struggle to go through that faith, whether you a Christian, Jew, but you kept your faith and you last to the end, you'll be saved. You understand? I don't mean saved. You mean if I stay a Christian? If you stay a sincere Christian, you can't be held responsible if you're a Christian and you're a Christian in your heart, you really believe it. That Reverend is lying is the one that's responsible. He's the synagogue of Satan. He's the false preacher of Revelation that will be cast in the lake of fire with the devil. Not you. Don't you worry about your relatives that stay in the Christian church and you say, my grandmother's a beautiful person, she never heard somebody, she's going to help her, she don't believe the way I believe. That's not true. All these religions are number man-made philosophies and calculations. If her heart is good and she's sincere, leave her alone. Go on her church making her uncomfortable with right knowledge. She don't mean that she's a good person, a good heart. I mean, the religion, I don't mean what religion is.
So you ask the question about what kid and not kid?
If you're a Muslim and you believe that. If you're a Muslim and you believe that, but see what they say? As a man thinketh in his heart, they had to teach you about hell to make you want or want not to go there. If you did not know about hell, your soul couldn't take you there. Everything that happens to you, you make happen. When you get a cold, if you get tired of the cold, with all the medicine and pills, you say, I'm getting tired of the cold, I got to get to work, that cold gets out of you. That's why Jesus meant by, she was healed by the hem of his garment. He didn't heal her, she did it herself. He was telling you the power of all the power of God is where? I breathed into you the breath of spirit, you became a God is in you, you have the power to do anything. Go ahead. You have more? Okay. Oh, here you go.
If you really wanted to be judging my ancestors, what's the criteria?
You're going to be judging yourself. Because no one knows what you do better than you. You will not be judged for your sins. You will be judged by your sins. Your ancestors are you, because now it's permanent. Here's what I mean by that. Remember back when you was a kid into your room, how fast did it take you to get back there? And it became now, the moment you reach there, now. Only you retain the image. We all are now sharing these images. You follow that? So now exists futuristic and past right now. So we are our ancestors. You are your ancestors. How otherwise you couldn't be here. You are your genes. And the gene pool, it goes back from ancestors. We are subtotal of all the chemistry of our ancestors. We will be judged as a species, not as an individual. All of us, we make up ancestors. All of us are responsible for each other. Yes, you are your brother's keeper. Remember that question before? Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, you were your brother's keeper. You are responsible for your brothers and sisters to help them. And not merely your brothers and sisters, by that I don't mean black. I mean your brothers and sisters, I mean humanity. You are responsible for everybody. Black, white, enemy, hate, anybody who hates you, you still are responsible for all humanity. Because if you get as malicious and as mean as they are, then you become the devil.